Hey, Gigi fam. I'm outside in the garden. And what I'm out here doing now, I'm still working on my tomato plants. I'm standing over here off from the tomato plants. It's a little sunny over there. It's about 11:28. I probably will still transplant. I know it's probably a little too hot to do it, but tell you now, I'm gonna do it anyway. And I already know the times or whatever it's best to transplant, but the other tomatoes are making it just fine. I gotta be able to get these things off each other and off the fencing and off the ground. I need to be able to stake them up. I'm gonna try cutting back the bad leaves on them and work with them from there. And I'm also have my little basket out on the table, my little pink basket, as you can see it, all the way over here on this table right here. And I'm gonna do some harvesting. We have the girls out with us today. Kaylani and Paris out here. They always excited about coming out in the mornings because they want us to see the eggs and get the eggs. So that's what we're doing today over here in Glory's Garden. We're gonna continue to work with these tomatoes. Oh, it's plenty of shade right here. That's good. We're gonna continue to work with these tomatoes, try to save our harvest, save our fruit, save our groceries. Yeah, Papa could help y'all with getting the eggs if y'all want to. Okay, guys, I'm still out here in the garden. I had to harvest quite a few of the tomatoes, even though they were nowhere near ready in my eyes, because as you know, I like for mine to turn red on the vine. But some of these things, the German Johnson and stuff like that, the heavy tomatoes, they were so heavy and the stems was broken in like 4 or 5 different places. It wasn't anything I could do with that. I did try because I didn't change all of them into the yellow buckets. I kept some of them in the grow bags, but I harvested some big size tomatoes, guys. These are the German Johnsons. So I'll just be having some fried green tomatoes like I did when I was a little girl. There's plenty of them in here that I had to take off the vine. That one tree had a lot. And this is, I forgot what this was. It came from another plant, but I went ahead on and took it because it is a little soft, I think, from all that rain. So any that I see just blushing, I'm going to bring them on in the house. But I have quite a few of green tomatoes in here and a few cherry tomatoes that I picked. But I did manage to get all of them staked up. I did take 2 out. One I cut because it was a 2-part. It had split into 2 different directions. So the one that was in another direction, well, growing from the main stem, I cut it because it was the one that was broken up the most in a couple of places. And the German Johnson, it just had to go all together. That's where all those green tomatoes came from. But I do have another German Johnson around here that is growing quite well. So we should get some red tomatoes from that. But I'm going to go around and check all the tomatoes that are blushing to see if I need to pull them. We're not expecting any more rain, but I don't want anything to rot because of me. This is some lemon boy. It's going to be yellow right here. This is a lemon boy. It's going to be yellow anyway. So that's yellow. It's a little soft to the skin to me. I know with the heat. This is I think this might be a lemon boy. Oh, this is a, nope, that's not in there. What is that? This is a Parker's Whopper. This one right here, and it's leaning way over itself. I probably could get it to sit up if I put a pin in it. But this is my other German Johnson right here. I'm gonna turn you around so you can see. Yeah, and these are humongous tomatoes. This is my other German Johnson right there, and these are big tomatoes, and that's 2 on there. So hopefully those will be able to stay on till they could turn red, or at least ripen enough that I don't have to pull them off. So guys, that is it with the that is it for the tomatoes. I'm sorry I'm dragging y'all around. I'm gonna have a clean up, and then I haven't eaten anything. I did have like a little juice to drink because I was out running errands. We're getting ready to try to do some work in our bathroom. So we was out looking at vanities early this morning before Olivia went to work. Me and husband, we was up looking at different vanities and stuff. So we're getting ready to do a little work inside. But we're out pricing. You know, that's the first thing I like to do is price. See what I like, see what the price is, and then go from there. I have all the tomatoes staked up as much as I can. I am going to get me some more yellow buckets because I wanted all the tomatoes to be in yellow bucket and on tomato lane. I do have some other colorful buckets and I could use them, but I don't because I know I end up reordering them, and because I already gave up some of the buckets that I had for the project. I gave that up for the kids, which was fine, for them to have their personal garden, but I don't want to do that for the tomatoes. I really need 5 more buckets, and because I do have 10 plants on tomato lane, not counting all the tomatoes that's throughout the garden. But I just wanted to bring you back in so y'all can see. Yes, it is getting warm here. So that's how it's looking. They are up, still a little lean, but they're not sitting level. Some of them are sitting level, but not all of them. So, and I didn't want to lose all the fruit. Anything that I could have saved to save the fruit, that's what I did. Like right here with the lemon boy, and then it has more right here. So I have it tied right here too, so it won't bend over. They were really broken. They was really, really broken. And this is a red burgundy wine. That's the only one that made it. I had several of those. That was the only one that has made it. Most of them died. Most of the red burgundy wine tomato plants died. I got it tied here, have it tied up there, and look like I might have tied again. But that's the same old bamboo stick. Some of them I put my wood stakes in them to try to hold them up, to hold on to the tomato. I see one tomato done fell in the bag off. I might end up taking that out. Let's see. Right here, this one done fell off the vine. I might end up just taking that whole plant out. It doesn't have any more tomatoes on it or any flowers. I saved it because I kept that because the leaves at the top was good. As you can see, it has no leaves on it at the bottom. Has no leaves on it at the bottom. The quail laid 11 eggs today. That's just a little update on what's going on in the garden. We have those tomatoes staked to the best we can. The quail laid 11 eggs today. I harvested some green tomatoes and some red tomatoes and some cherry tomatoes. Y'all, I have some tomato plants that are just huge, huge, and don't have nothing on them. Never had a flower or nothing. Don't have anything at all on them. And they just huge and taking up space. I'm probably snatching them up. I mean, because by now you should have a flower. You know, by now you should. I mean, all this stuff I've been putting in, you should have a flower. Because I tried to be good with fertilizing. You know, I didn't do it every single week, but did it way more than what I normally do. Way more than what I normally do, y'all. And I have plans for this little area back here. I see a spider web up there. That's gonna get knocked down because that's gonna be a big spider if he can live up there. Nope, up in the trees. Right on my pear plant. That's not gonna work. Because for one, I'm gonna be moving these, and I'm gonna have something else sitting over here. I have some more things coming in, and I'm just gonna y'all may see that in the video. You may not. You may just look and see it in a garden tour that is done. So that's a couple of weeks away anyway. But I'm gonna be pulling some other things out here. I'm gonna go inside, probably get me something to drink, figure out what I'm gonna eat. It's 12:38. I haven't eaten anything. I'm not really hungry, but no matter how hot it is, I always want some coffee. So I may just go in, chill out for a while, sip on me some coffee, catch up on a few videos, and comment on a few videos of some of my friends. I've been watching videos because you know you watch the YouTube video on TV, and then you have to comment from your phone or your tablet or whatever, or some kind of keyboard, but you can't comment from your phone. Y'all get into my little earrings. And my sister Kay, she get into the foolishness with me. She bought me these. I said, oh, I gotta get me a shirt to match. Wait, I gotta get me a shirt to match. So got me this little orange. Glorious Garden, established 2024, baby. That's how long we've been rolling over here. We trying. We're gonna keep it going. But yeah, my little carrot earrings. So cute. I love them. I say, oh, my sister get into the foolishness right along with me. Yeah, that's my sister Kay. Um, so guys, I think that might be it for right now. I might do something out here in the garden later. If I do, I'll bring you guys back in. But for right now, I'm gonna try to clean up the little mess that I have because I have plastic and stuff because the little wood stakes they were wrapped in plastic, and I don't like to leave any of that stuff hanging around because there's so many animals out here in this yard, the squirrels and all that stuff, and the birds, and then the kids. And Kaylani, she's still a child. She may not put nothing off the ground in her mouth, but I don't know that. So I'm not taking those chances. But Glory Garden family, Gigi fam, my friends, my supporters, my subscribers, I thank you all so, so much for coming to my channel, watching my videos, commenting on my videos, looking at my shorts, looking at things on my community page. For those of you who have hyped my videos, y'all, that's a thing now. You can hype videos, you can hype videos, and you can also, once you hype it, it'll give you the option of sharing it on your page. So I do that for some of my friends too as well. Share their videos on my community page, and some of them have done the same for me, and I really, really do appreciate that. It's my goal to reach 1,000 subscribers. That's just the next goal. I've been taking it 100 by 100. So actually, I'm trying to get to 900, and after 900, I'll be trying to get to 1,000. But I'm trying to get to 1,000, before the year is out. Hopefully, I pray, we could get some more subscribers over here and watch my content, and you all could comment on what kind of content you all like. What do y'all like about the content that I'm sharing, so I know, a direction to go in that'll keep people's attention. Usually I just get out here and it is what it is. I do what I'm doing in the garden, and I just like to share it. I love not being conformed to having to do things a certain way. Just get out here and talk about my garden. To me, that's freedom. And I really like that, to get out here and talk about the garden. And plus growing my own food, to me, that's also freedom. I have my tomatoes here. I don't have to buy those in the store. I don't have to wait to go get a tomato. I don't have to wait for a tomato season in order to get a good tomato. I'm growing them right in my backyard. I'm growing cucumbers right in my backyard. And I'm learning, once I get my harvest in, to go ahead on and tend to it right then. Like, I brought my cucumbers in, I tended to them right then. I cleaned them up. I skinned some of them. I sliced them. I pickled some. We've been doing the same thing with the quail eggs. We started cooking them now, boiling them. I boil some and pickle some because that's what Olivia's used to. She like pickled eggs. I don't eat none of that, but I did that for her. And we just happy about the harvest that we're getting, happy about the harvest that the Lord has blessed us with in this garden, and we're trying to harvest it and take care of it. We have frozen some things from the fall, the cabbages and stuff. There's still some greens out here. They're going to seed, so I'm going to be pulling them. The leaf miner done got them. Maybe there's a distraction for them, y'all. And I have my bounce sheet on today. This time I got out here, gnats was everywhere trying to crawl. I think they're attracted to me because this shirt is a bright color, which I wear bright colors, but these next few shirts I wear are going to be really bright. They'll go with my ensemble of earrings that my sister Kay bought me. Y'all see that? I know I don't show it to you. I'm just showing it to you again. Yeah, but I'm acting up, child. I'm acting up. But I'm going to end this video and stop this rambling, and I'm going to go on in the house, and I'm going to cool off and chill out, and probably maybe get me a bite to eat. But if not, I definitely get me some coffee. And Glory Garden family, Gigi fam, my friends, my subscribers, my people that keep coming back, I will see you all in this garden later.